Yo, so let me make sure this is on, bro. So I was honestly not gonna film today, and I was gonna do this section another time because I kind of have everything kind of scheduled out so I don't like burn myself out in front of the camera, editing, etc, etc. So that's why I kind of have everything going on the schedule. But I started drinking this, bro. I don't drink coffee like that, so I'm tweaking right now, bro. I'm like off Adderall, bro. Like I need to stop doing this. Don't drink coffee, you don't need it. Cause I'm already kind of energetic. As y'all see, I don't drink coffee all the time and I'm energetic on the camera. Don't get extra, don't get extra coffee. Don't get extra energy, bro. You're fine. You're fine. You're young, you don't need it. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that, the performance test with the F8s. It was a short one, and I'll get into why. Like, my vision is hazy, bro. Like, I don't need coffee, and I don't need it. Anyways, the F8s. These are the skills position, wide receiver, tight end, DB, etc, etc. These are the predecessors, or the predecessors. Yeah, these are the annual releases of Under Armour's glove that they come out every year. And these, obviously, the F7s were them last year, and the F8s are here for 2022. And coming off of those gloves, I personally think they have some big shoes to fill. I like the F7s a lot, and they were an improvement from what you would expect from Under Armour, if that makes sense. And we are here today to see if, how, and did they improve off of the F7s. With these gloves coming out in the first quarter of 2022, what they do to stick out with the crowd is they are the budget glove of all the bigger brands. You know, they're $35. All the other Nike, Adidas, Nike, Adidas, all those other gloves are like $45 to $50. And with a price point of $35, these are the budget gloves. And these are, you know, I guess the practice gloves if you want them, or just an extra pair of gloves for the low. Pros: breathability. Just like last year's, the turf gear technology that Under Armour coined is very, okay, dude, bro, all right, I don't know who's calling me, bro, but just leave me alone. I need to calm down. It's good though, bro. The turf gear here gives you a breathable feel. Your gloves feel cool in there, and they don't feel tight. Your hands don't get sweaty in there. It's not hot in there. And I don't really strap up my gloves, but even without that, the gloves they fit enough to where when you put them on, the turf gear does give you a breathable feel, and they give you a good breathable airflow in there, and they just give good airflow. And again, another pro that I've previously stated, the price. The price of these gloves are $35. These are the budget gloves to get. Whether you think they are worth it or not, we will get into that in the rest of the review. But again, $35, you can't beat that price. Gloves themselves are expensive. Depending on what gloves you get, they could be $60, they could be $45, $60. $35 is cheap for a football glove. Let's get into the cons. The first one, this one's not a big one, but it's the design. I liked the F7s last year because yes, on the palms, they do have more design on the inside, on the grip part, but on the outside, I think the F8s are fine. There's no big issues, but with the white ones that I got, the silver highlights, they're sparkly. No, I don't know why they look like that. Again, you don't get these with all the gloves, but maybe it's just the white gloves. But the gray on the white gloves literally looks like silver sparkles, and I don't want sparkles on my football stuff. Again, is a little personal nitpick, so I put that one in the first cons. And then on to the other one, the stick. I'm gonna be honest, dude, the stick on these gloves, I don't know if I had a faulty pair. The stick on these particular gloves, I even let other people use it because I thought I was tripping. The gloves, the stick was non-existent. I wasn't the first one to put them on and try them on, and I wasn't the first ones like right off the back just put them on and use them. My homie that used them, he said, yeah, honestly, after like the second catch, the stick kind of just wore off. Because when I put them on, I was like, bro, like, do I already have to spit on these gloves? So I spit on the gloves and I tried them out again. Caught a ball, stick's gone again. And I have no idea, like, it was just such a downgrade from the F7s that I honestly believe that I just got a faulty pair because it's just unbelievable. The stick is like, I don't want to just say terrible, but I don't know how else to describe it. The grip on these gloves were just non-existent. Like, they weren't there. It literally was like plastic. I don't know what happened. Under Armour, if you see this, again, I was vouching for y'all. I still am. Maybe I got a faulty pair, but the grip on these gloves were just not it. Another con, the comfortability. I know I said the breathability was fine, but the comfortability of the gloves, they felt so hard. Like, obviously new gloves, you have to break them in, but because I'm so used to like even this year's next round gloves, that elastic fabric around the glove that just gives you a snug, good feel. Under Armour doesn't give that to you this year, and even last year they didn't have that, but they had parts of the glove that were more snug. This one is, it just felt lazy. It just felt like the production on these were cheap. They were riding off the coattails of the F7s that were probably solid. I don't know how the sales were, but I liked them, and they just thought they can get some free sales on these ones. And honestly, the comfortability on these gloves are not good. As I stated in my last performance test, my palm fits in XLs, but my fingers don't always make it. The index finger, for some reason, I've never had this in gloves, but the index finger, I swear to you, was like up here. It was just like up there, and it just, I don't know. It just threw me off. And like I said, the production on these gloves just felt bad. I don't know if I got a faulty pair. I hope I did. Again, though, these are first impression reviews. So yeah, I am disappointed. Maybe, hopefully Under Armour sees this and takes this constructive criticism, because again, I am here. I like Under Armour. They're like the underdogs of the big three brands. And this is not how you stand up for yourself, I guess, when you are the underdog, because this is how you just get swept off the floor. Just overall, I just didn't have a good time. Have you ever seen a movie and you really like the first movie, and they came out with a sequel, and you're like, I don't really know if I should watch this, but you watched it anyway because you liked the first movie. Then you watch the second movie and you're like, why did I watch that? It was terrible. Which is typically how sequels go for the most part. That's kind of what happened with these gloves. The F7s, fire first movie, even though it wasn't their first movie, but you get what I'm saying. Fire F7s, not the predecessor. I don't know why I keep saying that, but the predecessor does such a good job that you expect the next one to do just as good, which is literally how the momentum shifts from first movie to sequels. And again, we're here with the F8s, and it just dropped the ball. The sequel is not good. Why even make it? You know, you might as well just have F7s and just do a remake and just rehash and just keep the same quality. Who knows, man? It's disappointing. It's a disappointing sequel, I guess, is like the analogy I would use with these gloves. That's all I really gotta say, man. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy. Go ahead, send some questions. If y'all have questions about these gloves, I'm more than happy to answer it. I would try these gloves out. I want to try these gloves out as they come out with like their different versions throughout the season, because again, it was so disappointing. I don't believe it. Like, share with a teammate. Tell me if you got a better pair, honestly. Like, I hope I hear that I'm tripping. I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy. And if nobody's told you yet, I know the show grind. Keep up the hard work. It's gonna pay off one day. And I will catch y'all on the next episode. Peace. Don't drink coffee if you don't need it.